Hi dear friends, click on the like button and the subscribe button, hit the bell icon and don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am driving this. It is the GMC Sierra pickup truck, which is like the premium version of the Chevrolet Silverado. And straight up I'm going to open the engine and show you. Trying to figure out how it opens. Yeah, hydraulic struts. So this is a 5.3 liter engine. It's called Ecotech or something like that, and obviously it also houses a bigger V8 which is of higher displacement, I think somewhere above 5000cc. I don't really recollect right now, but yeah, the engine bay seems quite empty over here because obviously it can accommodate a bigger engine. And up front it looks very bold. It has this chrome lines, 3 chrome slats actually for the grille, and GMC written in bold. Now GMC is actually the truck division of General Motors, and that's the reason why this car is actually based on the Silverado. So both of them share the platform and a lot of things. 2 towing hooks at the front. I don't know why. What are you going to tow? Probably you will a lot. Grille looks really nice with these chrome treatments. The lights are over here, and these lights look very bold and big. Look at the daytime running light, and the projector headlight is so bright even in bright sunlight. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm shooting this right now. Anyways, coming to the side, big massive wheels, 20 inches, 275 55 20, again chrome, and I love the Y spokes over here. Looks splendid. Lot of wheel travel obviously because this is a truck, and this one gets the Z71 package. It says 4x4 over there, Sierra written over here, mirrors are large, there's an antenna over here, and chrome door handles as well. It says Wi-Fi and 4G LTE. So this is a truck which is along with the times, although it's based on a body on frame platform obviously. Over here at the rear, similar size tires. You can see the suspension, yeah, leaf springs, and there's a spare wheel which is mounted below. Now this is a pickup truck, but before I get into that loading bay, let me show you the tail light. Again, looks very nice. This is the SLT trim, which happens to be the top trim. This is for the towing, and I think this is for the charging. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Light over here, this is where you can put a trailer if you want to tow a trailer, and obviously a lot of people are going to do that. That's the reason why trucks sell in the American market. There's a camera placed over here, and this is like huge, the loading bay. You can actually keep probably the Chevrolet Cruze, or there's a Buick inside this probably. I'm not sure. Let me try that. Coming to the side of this car, the length is just massive. Like, look at how long it is. Like, it's really very long, and because of such cars like the Grand Cherokee appear like the compass to me here in the United States of America. Oh, there's the Chevrolet Trax. I don't know what Buick that is. And there's a Nissan X-Trail over here, come for exchange. There's a Ford Escape probably. So here we get into the rear seat of the car. Lot of space to keep stuff over here. Like, they have proper compartment. It's like a cupboard. The door is like a cupboard. You can keep a lot of stuff. Wood trim. I don't know who likes wood trim over here in the United States of America. Now the floor is absolutely flat, and there's good amount of legroom and kneeroom, and headroom is also very good in this car. Underthigh support is a bit lacking. There's a magazine holder here. There's no scooped out seat back. There's space to keep stuff over here. Oh my god, this is a big space. Space here as well. There's a charging socket. That's a 12-volt charging socket over here. And let me open the armrest, which seems small, but gets twin cup holders over here. From here you can sneak into looking at the car you're towing along with you. And you know what, this thing actually opens, so you can take the seats up, you can take the seats down, but I don't know what's the use because this thing doesn't open. So probably if you want to keep a cycle or something, you can do that over here. It's a very wide cabin, nice door handle over here, keep hooks over here, lights placed over here. So the cabin definitely looks nice, but I'm sure you guys want to know how it is at the front, so let's quickly get there. So you just climb in. Actually, you don't climb in, you just walk in and walk out of the car. That's how good the ergonomics of this vehicle are. Now let me get into the driver's seat. So they should have a footboard, you know, but honestly you don't need it. You just like walk in. I know it's making some sort of noise right now, and that's largely because the lights have been turned on by me. Anyways, so here you put the key and turn on the car. The car is turned on. It says low fuel. Let me dismiss that. And okay, the air conditioning is like really very loud. Turned it off right now. So these are the controls for the air conditioning. These are various controls. This is for downhill assist, I guess.
It's in demonstration mode.
Okay ma'am, thank you so much. I know it's in demonstration mode. Can you stop talking? I don't know what's wrong with all these cars. They keep talking. Shh. Anyways, so these are the air conditioning controls. Okay, it gets cooled as well as heated seats. That's a nice touch. I think it's only heated seats. Okay, so basically heating the seat or heating the seat back. Well, you decide. Oh, large storage bay over here, 12-volt charging socket over here. There's a socket here to plug in your laptop adapter. That's also a very nice touch. And these are the controls for the cargo lamps, which have been disabled right now. This is for the cruise control, I believe. And this system could have been slightly easier, a little complex, I would say. This is, I think, an 8.4 inch screen, infotainment screen, gets Apple CarPlay, gets Android Auto connectivity. Let's play some radio right away. Yeah, audio quality is decent. It's not the best. It gets a CD player here as well. And there is a large storage bay here under the front seat armrest, twin USB ports here as well as a 12-volt charging socket over here. So practical cabin, you can keep a lot of coins over here, 3 cup holders over here. I think you can seat another person over here. Yeah, so when this goes back, 3 people at the front are comfortable, although this thing has been raised. But yeah, so if I'm sitting over here, my left foot would be here, so I would just press the accelerator for the driver and give it the beans. So yeah, this is a proper 6-seater over here. Twin glove boxes, and this is lockable as well. Front one is the top one is absolutely useless. Low one isn't that useless, but still doesn't have much space. Door pockets are large enough. You can keep so many bottles. It's like a refrigerator over here. So many places to keep stuff. These are for child lock as well as the window lock at the rear, and these are for the window controls. These are for opening and locking the door. These are for the mirror controls. Nice door handle, memory seats over here, and with obviously electric adjustment. So these are the electric adjustment over here on this car. Handbrake is on the foot, so it's called a foot brake, I presume, and this is to open the hood of the car. These are controls for the headlight. These are controls for the various modes of all-wheel drive, rather 4-wheel drive. So you can get into 2-wheel drive, or you want to go into 4 high or 4 low. AC vents look nice. These are the controls for the cruise control. These are the controls for the audio system, and there's the display over there, and you can also navigate through that. So it's telling me 47.1 miles, totally driven 9.2 miles per gallon. Don't even ask me how much that is, because extremely very poor. So let me go back into the menu. Info, audio, phone, navigation, all these options are present over here. Left side we have a tachometer, right side we have a speedometer which is marking miles per hour. On the top we have 4 gauges. Leftmost is for the battery, then we have it for the engine temperature, then we have it for the fuel meter, and then I think it's for the oil temperature. So that's that. Now the funky bit about this car is, of course, this lever. Okay, to shift gears you have to shift it like that. Yep, parking, reverse, neutral. So this is very nice actually, and they have a foolproof system. So if it's in neutral, I won't be able to remove the key at all. Yeah, I just won't be able to remove the key in neutral. So you have to be in parking when leaving the car. This is the button. When you press it, it's basically the tow or the haul mode, and let's turn on. Let me turn it off right now. Cabin feels nice and wide. You can keep stuff here as well. So in terms of practicality, it's right there. In fact, there's a phone holder here as well. It's not wireless charging, which I thought it was earlier. Now auto dimming inside rear view mirror with SOS button and stuff like that. It's, I think, heated as well. I don't know why it needs heat though. And the sun visor gets lights here as well, along with the mirrors. So is the case over here as well. And basically there's no sunroof on over here, but these are the controls for the lights. And these buttons are actually dummy buttons which can be used to open or close your garage door in your house. So light controls over here. There's a sunglass holder here as well. The cabin feels really nice and actually quite premium when you compare it to the Silverado. The horn is nice and loud. And let's quickly use the wiper. Okay, I turned on the headlight. So how do we use the wiper? It's not that easy on this car because on the right you don't get a stock. Okay, that's turning on the light. How do I do this spray thingy? Yep, that's how you do the spray thingy. So cleans the wiper, sorry, the wipers clean the windscreen, absolutely clean. That's very nice on this car as well. But let's get driving. All right, so we are all set to go, and right now I am in drive mode. Let me turn off the air conditioning off, and here we go. Now let me tell you that the steering feels extremely light. Somehow these American cars, they look very intimidating from the outside, but from the driving perspective the steering is quite light and easy to twirl, obviously. And let me get into the gas. Revs all the way. That's like insane revving from this motor. So yeah, obviously it will rev a lot because it is a V8 engine. So this is a 5.3 liter motor which produces 355 horsepower. You can see the performance is quite punchy. Now me getting into reverse. Here we are into reverse. So there is no specific drive mode other than drive. There's a low mode so that, you know, it will keep it in lower gear so you can push it harder and faster. Back into drive. Oh, I always get into low mode somehow. Yeah, here we go. So the fuel in this car is kind of over right now, and you can see the steering is actually very light, and this car is easy to drive as well. It doesn't feel its weight. It weighs a lot. Obviously it weighs close to 3 tons. Yes, that's right, 3 tons is the weight of this vehicle. But as I give it throttle, it redlines all the way at 6,000 rpm. That's like a lot of revs. Trust me on that. It does just revs and revs and revs. because yeah, it is supposed to rev. It's a petrol motor, a petrol pickup truck which weighs so much. I don't know who came up with this bright idea, but definitely it's insane. So here we go, once again giving the bean. Picks up pace quite well, I would say. I definitely like it. The ride quality is also very nice. Somehow it feels very, very, very compliant as such. And obviously there's a lot of body roll. The car is like rolling each and every time I twirl the steering wheel. I know it is rolling, but it's not bad at all, trust me on that. And some of the steering is also quite responsive. It's not the most responsive steering, I would say, but at lower speeds it does weigh up quite well. So here we go. There is no lag as such lower down. It's like instant, get onto the throttle and it just goes. So in terms of performance, it's extremely good and extremely punchy. Brakes also offer good amount of stopping power, so they're sure-footed. The brakes are definitely very sure-footed on this vehicle. This car really attracts a ton of attention. It is so good looking, and obviously because of the size it has a lot of presence too. I definitely like that. I like the fact that this particular GMC Sierra feels and drives much more premium than say the Chevrolet equivalent, which is here, the Silverado. Okay, so let's get into reverse. It is extremely hot, trust me on that. So this one also gets a Z71 package. This is the 2600 HD. All of them are here, 2600 HD. So these are the Silverados which are parked over here. There's another GMC Sierra over there. And doesn't the Silverado look really nice? I like the presence on the Silverado. It's very intimidating to drive this car. Like, you really have to be sure where you're going, because this camera doesn't really help much. Obviously it gets parking sensors as well. So a lot of these Chevrolets over here. Suburban is here, the GMC Yukon XL, which also looks very nice. It's a Denali variant. I don't know what that is. If SUVs have this kind of engine in India, trust me, we'll have another fuel crisis. But trust me, we will be going from one place to another like really very fast. So let me just park it here and back up a bit. So here we go, we get into, I love operating this lever. It is so fun. In drive mode, left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator. It's not revving more than 1500 RPM, but there's some amount of lag, but then it goes rev still 5500 RPM. So guys, this is my review of the GMC Sierra, a pickup truck which looks absolutely smashing, is easy to drive as well, and is quite practical too, with a lot of space on offer and a lot of practicality as well. So you know, if you like this video, you know what you have to do. Give it a thumbs up, that's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I am hoping to drive a Corvette real soon, even if it's like really old. Are we in parking? No, now we are in parking. So now the key can come out. Otherwise, see, I'll just show you. Turn on the car, comes to life very silently. So this is right now in neutral. Turn off the car, but this thing won't turn, because unless and until it's not in parking. That's so smart. Anyways, bye bye.